see.
But wait! There's more! Hang on to your seat, baby! Cause this one's a screamer! Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
No entertainment, so time come to y'all with another video. Welcome to Ebner Entertains, where we talk about some other celebrity news and or shows that we don't cover over there on Ebner Entertainment, basically the white stuff. All right, now we talking a Bravo town hall. Y'all, the Summer House reunion was yesterday, and apparently somebody at the reunion decided to leak a little bit of the audio. For somebody who's gotten audio from a reunion before, if y'all don't know, Baddies, I believe, a Midwest reunion, I was able to get the reunion audio, like the full thing. This could have been a lot worse. Andy better count his lucky stars that this did not end up worse than it was, because we really could have got the whole entire audio, but we only got a little bit of a glimpse of it. Nonetheless, I'm happy we got the leak that we did, and I'm going to tell you guys why. During this audio leak, which I'm not going to play, unfortunately, you guys can head over to this page. If you guys don't know, when stuff like this happens, your page could get snatched effortlessly. I'm not going to risk it. I just joined the partner program, okay? Head over to this page here on Instagram if y'all do want to listen to it. It's about, I think, like damn near like 2 minutes of a leak where you could hear Amanda and Ciara going at it, and Ciara basically tearing Amanda a new one about not being a loyal person and or friend, and her being a snake in the grass. The reason why I'm happy that we got this partial of a leak is because one thing about editing, it is very real. I know that once I got that reunion audio from that reunion. When I listened to that reunion audio in full and from what I saw, it was two completely different shows. I swear to God. So I felt like they were going to try to make Amanda not seem as evil as she came across this audio, because in this audio, she was defending what she did and could care less. She was like, well, I'm not together with him. I'm married, but we're separated. Like, you want me to sit there and be decrepit and be by myself and just die alone? And then Ciara's just like, no, well, there's 1,000,001 guys in New York and you decided to take my nigga. Basically reading her for filth. And you could hear somebody in the back laughing. I feel like the person who lit the audio was somebody on the cast. Straight up. Because if you hear the audio, it's very close to the cast. And you can hear rumbling and you can hear somebody laughing. I feel like it was one of the cast members. Just my opinion. I feel like one of the cast members had their phone, because you know how they be having their phones behind the pillows and the receipts behind their pillows. I feel like somebody had their phone on and they're recording. Now I see some people already blaming KJ. Can we not blame the black person? Okay, the other black person on the show is already going through an off. Can we at least give them the liberty of not blaming the black person, please? Okay, can we at least do that? I don't think it was KJ. I don't think he's that messy. He just doesn't give the type that would do that. I would. They shade. I wouldn't leak it though. I would say that. Yeah, I know that reunion audio I have for that reunion. That reunion audio never got out though. I'll tell you that much. It never got out though. Never uploaded it. Never did no funny stuff. Never did none of that. I could have easily, sold it to the highest bidder, but I did not do that. And the reason why I did not do that is because I felt like, one, people do work hard on these shows, and it sucks that they took a little bit of that and it in a selfish way, and that people got a extended sneak peek versus what we're going to see. So that's why I didn't try to leak it or send it around nowhere like that. And I just kept it for myself. So it was only me, this other person who had it, and she gave it to another person, and it never got out, like ever. Now they're launching an investigation as to who had the leak and how the audio even got out there. They're launching a huge investigation. They said the network has launched a full investigation after audio footage from the highly anticipated reunion special that taped on Thursday made its way to social media. And this, according to a Hollywood Reporter, they're saying the reality show had all eyes on them heading to the taping of the reunion special. Not long after the taping wrapped, audio footage leaked of the cast members at the center of the show's unfolding off-camera scandal arguing back and forth about the events that led to Batula and Wilson both coming out with the relationship as well as defending it, despite Batula being married to Cassie McCall and Wilson being Batula's friend Miller's ex-boyfriend. This represents a serious breach of contract, of trust, and a clear lack of respect for the cast, crew, and the integrity of the production process. A Bravo spokesperson told the Hollywood Reporter on Friday morning about the audio, which the Hollywood Reporter won't publish here, of course. Go over to Instagram to hear it. We take this matter very seriously, and we have launched a full investigation, and we will take appropriate action based on our findings. Bravo reviews are a very close set, usually comprised only the cast, production, and glam. Through the latter are not on the live set or in a distance to hear the audio, and companies are able to analyze fairly quickly to know where the leak is coming from. There's already speculation online that the leak could come from a cast member, which, if true, could be a major breach of contract and could lead to serious consequences, including being fired. I told y'all this. It sounded like it was one of the cast members because they were laughing, and you could hear the laugh sounding like it sounds like it was on a couch because you could hear the like the scruffles on the couch, and you could hear the laughing. You get what I'm saying? Y'all know the world is coming to Shetch if things are getting leaked over there on Bravo. This is some things that happen on the ghetto networks. Like, y'all too advanced for things like this. That means from now on, they're gonna start taking everybody's phones and everybody glam phones and all that offset. Like, y'all not even gonna be able to have that on set no more like they used to. Like, that's crazy. That is some ghetto ass shit when you really think about it. And shame on y'all for doing it. Okay? Whoever did it, shame on y'all for doing it. All right. I do feel like the whoever did do it does deserve to get fired because it's only fair. To be honest. Now, let's talk about Ciara. Apparently, she did a Sonic collab with Ariana. Now, a lot of people are calling it corny, a little cringe. To me, it's cringe. But am I mad at it? No. Why y'all mad at these girls getting their money? That's my whole thing. If they're getting their money and are benefiting from their pain financially, who am I to be mad at that? If you're mad at that, you're a hater, bona fide, straight up. You should never be mad at the next month getting a coin, especially if it does not affect your coin. So it's just like, I don't mind this. And I actually find it kind of funny too, because I know that Wes, Scandival, all of them, they're looking at this with a frown face. Okay. Ariana even put out a statement basically saying that Ciara doesn't need any of her help. She doesn't need any advice from her. She seems to be doing well. She's doing red carpet events, things of that sort. So it doesn't look like mentally she's going through anything that's gonna that she needs any type of help when it comes to it. Now, Andy did reply back to the leak of it all and said, and replied back to a comment where somebody said, Andy, stay offline. Please, you won't like the news. Where he said, I don't, on my way to get eye surgery and just reading about it. I low-key want to plunge my own eyes myself. People laid their souls out emotionally for 10 hours yesterday. It's disgusting and illegal for someone to leak or distribute this. It's disrespectful to the work and the tears the cast put in yesterday. Let the season play out. You will see it in all due time. Okay, Lisa, bitch, we looking at you. Lisa from Miami. Oh, yes. We looking at you, bitch. You don't want to be getting recording devices, Bookabot. We looking at you, boo. Andy, you need to look at her. Let me know who y'all think leaked this audio. Once again, I'm gonna put a little guess out there. I feel like it was Jesse. Jesse is, to me, one of the messiest ones on the cast. And he's one of the ones that I feel like this is what happened. I feel like this is all alleged. I'm just putting a guess out there. I'm not saying I know for sure he did it, allegedly. I feel like he sent it to a friend of his that leaked it. Jesse's one of the messiest ones on the cast. He thinks everything's funny. You hear the person laughing. And if you listen to the audio distinctively, you hear from the side of more Amanda than Ciara. Ciara sounds farther. And if you look at the seating chart, Jesse was sitting on Amanda's side. I'm just putting it out there. Let me know who y'all think leaked it, y'all. And we are babies. Bye.